Good evening, everyone. History was made today in East Lansing. For the first time in MHSAA history, two UP girls basketball teams have won state titles in the same year. Up first, Calumet was making their first ever trip to the Class C state finals, and they'd be taking on their second top 5 team in the past few days. And this time, number 5 ranked Flint Hamady for all the marbles. The fans believe the job could be done, but it was a struggle in the first quarter. Aaliyah Hill will find Jaleisha Terra. She was hot in the first half for the Hawks. 16 first half points. This triple goes off the glass from a tough angle. 5-0. Flint Hamady. Terry Little scores with 26 points. Copper Kings started to roll in the second quarter. Caitlin Jerf for 3. Calumet still down 6, 17-11. They hustled hard here and off the scramble. Clara Locust to Alexa Anderson, and she knocked down a triple. Calumet went 5 of 12 from three-point land in the first half. They can even run a triangle offense. Nice to see. Lexi Rowe from the corner for 3. She buried 2 triples. And then up next, Carolyn Boudreau would can a jumper, and that gave Calumet their first lead of the game, 24-23. Alexis Rowe knocked down another triple to kind of end the half there, and she led the Copper Kings with 22 points, and we are tied at 27 at the half. In the fourth quarter now, Abby Bajorn to Ellen Twardzik down low for 2. Calumet extends their lead to 5, 41-36. Clara Locust adds a triple, and the Copper Kings trying to pull away. They are up by 8. Then it became a free throw shooting contest, and Calumet made enough that even the Hazlet Vikings fans were cheering UP power for Calumet. And the Copper Kings can now celebrate their first ever state title with a 57-49 win over Flint Hamady. Not many people believe this could be done, but Calumet sure did.
And I don't know who could come to the Breslin Center for the first time and just say, this is going to be easy and not have some jitters, expect it from the kids. But the way they gathered themselves and it's going on to look up at that sea of blue and all the people that made this journey down here to support these kids. That's what pushes it over the edge.
I mean, once I hit that first shot, I knew it was go time, and I just needed to keep shooting, and even if I miss them, oh well, just keep shooting and keep firing.
They started to crumble right at the end, right at the start of the second half. It just, you could see it that they were just hanging their heads down, and especially going into the fourth quarter, they were just yelling at each other and getting so upset, and that just fueled our fire even more.
What a way for first-year head coach Jeff Twardzik to cap off the season. The Copper Kings should be back in Calumet around 4 p.m. tomorrow. Well, St. Ignace keeps making East Lansing just part of their schedule every season. In their way this year of a Class D title, the undefeated Pittsford Wildcats. St. Ignace fans didn't have a chance to get their seats warmed up before Pittsford scored, showing why they're one of the top teams in the state of Michigan. Laura Smith to Maddie Clark for 2 of her 12 points. Wildcats will strike first. JC Berger continued the momentum with this jumper. She capped an 11-0 run, 15-4 Wildcats. They led 34-21 at the half. St. Ignace trailed by 20 points at one point in the third quarter. Then Margot Brown finds Abby Ostman for 3 to cap off a 10-0 run for the Saints, and they are back within 8, 48-40 after 3 quarters. And the Saints came marching back in the fourth here. Abby Ostman passes to Natalie Lee. Her shot is blocked, but no worries, another offensive rebound for the Saints, and that finds Margot Brown. Her only 3 of the game gives the Saints, they're within 5. On the inbounds play, Natalie Lee to Jade Edelman, a key basket and a foul to draw the Saints within 2 after the free throw at 48-46. Then Morgan Dominique down low for the Wildcats. She gets the hoop. She had a dozen points, 54-51 Pittsford with 1:45 remaining. After a few nervous turnovers, Ostman made this free throw to tie the game at 54. So let's go to overtime. In the extra session, it was the junior quickly scoring 2 left-handed layups to give the Saints a 4-point lead. She had 31 points and 10 rebounds, and Pittsford responded with 4 points to tie the game at 58. But St. Ignace made 6 more free throws to seal their 4th state title victory, 64-60 in overtime.
Well, I knew they weren't really going to let me shoot threes very much after last game, so I just wanted to try to drive and get to the basket and draw fouls on their 2 top players, and they both fouled out, and that was huge for us.
Margot's a great player, and my whole team is great. they always give 100%, and I felt like I needed to step up and help them as much as I could and just put the ball in the hole like our coaches tell us. And at halftime, we knew this was it. Like, we had to go out and give it our all.
2 games in a row, we had to come back the second half and really play some hard-nosed basketball and execute. And I mean, that's a testament to what these kids are able to do.
St. Ignace tied a state record for the largest comeback in a finals game with 20 points. And of course, this is their 3rd title in the past 5 years.